Right guys, so welcome back to another video, and today we have finally received the One UI 2.5 update for my Galaxy S10 device. So you guys also should be getting it in a couple of days or weeks. So if you're using the S10 series, the One UI 2.5 update should be rolling out to your device, and same goes with the Galaxy Note 10 series, which I'll be covering in another video. So that's rolling out as well. So with this video, we're going to take a look at the S10. So you're gonna go to settings and go to your software update, and make sure you get the latest version, which is the One UI 2.5. So I have already updated it. So you can see I'm on the September patch. So if you go to the last update, which I done it yesterday, you can see all the new stuff. Let me just zoom in so you can see the new changes. I'm just going to scroll down and let you guys read, but we're going to go through all of this separately. And those are the changes. So let me go back, and yes, this is the this device is already running on the One UI 2.5 update. I'm going to show you, so you can see we're running on One UI 2.5 Android 10, and this is the latest version, which ends in DTH7, and this is on the September patch. So yep, and let us go ahead and discuss all the new things. So the first changes you will notice is in the Messages app. So we're going to go ahead and open the Messages app, and if you go to the let's say this one, and you go to your chat and keyboard, and you'll see we will have a new option of YouTube search. Unfortunately for my device, it's not available. I'm not sure why, but you should see a YouTube option somewhere, and you can click on it, and you should be able to search for YouTube videos and send it to the recipient instantly, which is nice. And another good change in the messaging app as well, actually this one is not really message, this is keyboard settings. So you're gonna go ahead and go to the keyboard settings, just click on this setting icon, and even the Samsung keyboard settings, you're gonna start layout. You'll see we have modes, and this is a new thing. So now we have the landscape view. Previously it wasn't there on the One UI 2.1. So I will show you. So this is my One UI 2.1 device, and if we go to the settings, alright, so here's the settings, and you go to style layout, you will see it's not there. So you can see you only have the modes for portrait, but for the One UI 2.5 update on this device, we have the landscape view. So you can do the split view now, which is actually looks pretty nice and pretty interesting. So let's say I open the keyboard and I go to landscape mode, you'll see it's split into two, which is a new thing for this update here. Alright, so we have done with the keyboard. So now let us move on to the camera. So the camera also had some changes with the modes. So you open the camera and you go to your video pro mode, which is here for me, and you'll see we have a new this is a new icon over here showing the microphone volume level. So we have left and right channels now, and also we have the Full HD, so this will show our frame rate now. And also we have the ability to control the mic direction. So now currently we have like 5 options. So now it's Omni by default. You can set to front as well, which only on the front mic. You have the back mics as well. Let me see, real mics, and you can even use your USB or Bluetooth device. So such as the Galaxy Buds, you can connect to this device, and the microphone input will be coming from the buds itself instead of the phone, which is interesting and nice. So if you compare this with my old device here, this is the One UI 2.1 device. So if I go to the more section and I open the Pro video, you see I don't have the option to even see the microphone levels, and I don't even have the display on the frame rate, as well as the microphone direction. So I can't control it on these older versions, but on the new one over here I'm able to do that. And we also have a new aspect ratio. So you go to settings, and you see we have a new option called Pro Video Size. You can see we can set to 21:9, which is a new thing. And now we can set up to 4K at 60 frames per second, which is crazy. And so by default is this, and finally you can select this in the Pro mode, which is nice. And here is the comparison I'm going to show you. We do not have the option at the older version, so you can see we only have the you only can set 16:9 in the rear camera, which is the older versions. For the new ones, now you can set with the 21:9, which is nice. Right, so now let's move on to another features in the camera. So we're going to go to the single take. So scroll all the way to the left, you'll see a single take option. So currently you see on the bottom right here we have the button. So by default it's showing 5 seconds you can take the single take. So finally you have the option to adjust how long you want the single take to be. So let me just change the scroll bar here. You can see I can change it to any time I want, up to 15 seconds at maximum. So previously you don't have this option at all, you're only locked to 10 seconds, which is by default on this single take. So I'm just going to show you. You can see we do not have the option on this One UI 2.1 device. And yeah, so now you have the option to adjust the timings on single take, which is more flexible now and very good. So let us move out the camera and move on to some other features. So we have the new wireless DeX feature, which is now available on the S10. So if you scroll down from the notification panel, you'll see we have a new DeX icon here. You can see DeX. So if you click on it, you can turn it on, and you'll see it will scan. It will scan my area obviously for devices which are compatible to display wirelessly. So I have a TV, it's in the living room. So if it's compatible, it will show it. It will show in this list. But currently, you can see we have one device compatible. So if you click on the device, you're able to cast whatever you're doing on your phone to the screen over there, which is fantastic. And you can control it with your phone using the trackpad, which is nice. Alright, so now let's move on to another feature. So this is in the Wi-Fi settings. So let's go to Wi-Fi settings, connections, go to Wi-Fi, and you'll see we have a 3 dots here. You click on it, you go to the advanced tab, and we have a new option called show network quality info. So this wasn't there previously. So if you go inside it, it will explain what to expect with this setting. So it says powered by Google, it seems. So if the Wi-Fi connection is very fast, it will show very fast on the Wi-Fi name, and you can see what is classified as very fast, fast, normal speed, and slow. So finally it will show this, but for some reason for me it doesn't show. Maybe because you can see this doesn't show. But by right it should show something like fast, very fast, or slow. So that's the new features that you get with this new Wi-Fi update. And moving on, so we have a very nice features as well. This is pretty useful for accessibility. So we can go to the quick notification panel, and you will see we have a new option. Let me just look for it. I think it's over here, the 3 dots. You go into the button order, and you see we have a new live caption button. So this wasn't there previously. So you can now drag it. Let's just drag it onto the phone. So if we hit done, you can turn it on. Captions appear when speech is detected. So this is pretty useful for capturing speech when something's playing in the background. So let's say I go to YouTube. Let me just get a video. Alright, so I'm playing my video here. You can see it is doing the captioning. Look at that, it is doing the live captioning on the spot when the video is playing. So it's getting all the audio from the video and transcribing it into this live caption, you can see. So which is fantastic. You don't even need to play the sound, you can just let it transcribe, you can see. And the best thing is this is powered by Google, so don't worry about the translation, because this will be quite accurate. Even though if your English is a bit off, it managed to get it pretty much correct, almost everything. And yeah, so this is the new features. And let me just pause it. So you can adjust it, I believe, in the volume settings. So if you go to the volume and you click on this down arrow key, let me just try to click it, and you can see we have the live caption button as well. You can turn it on or off, so you can just off it if you don't want to use it. And yep, that's it. So that's how you do it, and it's pretty useful actually for some people. It can be very useful. And yes, so that is one of the new features of the One UI 2.5 update. And that's about it actually for this video, because I didn't really have much time to go through of every single feature, but those are the top features that I found very useful in this new version of One UI. So yep, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and got an idea of what to expect with the new update. And if you still haven't received it yet, don't worry, just check updates for a few days later or a couple of weeks. It's still rolling out to various devices in various regions, so it might take some time. But for me, I've already got it yesterday. So yeah, that's all for me guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos like this one. As always guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one, and hit on the notification icon bell so you won't miss any of my videos. As always guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.